What is the name of the region marked X on the UZT characteristics? Option A, saturation region. Option B, peak current region. Option C, valley current region. Option D, negative resistance region. উত্তর হবে অপশন ডি, নেগেটিভ রেজিস্ট্যান্স রিজিয়ন। What is the name of electronic device symbol? Option A, UJT. Option B, FET. Option C, DIAC. Option D, TRIAC. উত্তর হবে অপশন এ, UJT. What is the common and popular application of UJT? Option A, multi-vibrator. Option B, voltage regulator. Option C, relaxation oscillator. Option D, motor speed controller. উত্তর হবে অপশন সি, relaxation oscillator. What is the maximum forward gate current IG for BFW10 JFET? Option A, 5 mA. Option B, 8 mA. Option C, 10 mA. Option D, 20 mA. উত্তর হবে অপশন সি, 10 mA. What is the package type for BF245B? Option A, TO72. Option B, TO92. Option C, TO82. Option D, TO102. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি, TO92. How gate is biased in JFET? Option A, AC supply function. Option B, forward biased. Option C, reverse biased. Option D, dual supply function. উত্তর হবে অপশন সি, reverse biased. What is the gate current IG of the JFET when reverse biased? Option A, practically very low. Option B, practically zero. Option C, practically unity. Option D, practically infinity. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি, practically zero. Which is the N-channel FET? Option A, AC supply connected to drain terminal. Option B, main current flows through N-doped material. Option C, main current flows through P-doped material. Option D, S terminal connected to positive. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি, main current flows through N-doped material. What is the name of electronic symbol? Option A, silicon controlled rectifier. Option B, FET N channel. Option C, FET P channel. Option D, UNI junction transistor. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি, FET N channel. Which device is a unipolar transistor? Option A, UZT. Option B, FET. Option C, BJT. Option D, IGBT. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি, FET. Which is the package type for the JFET BFW10? Option A, TO62. Option B, TO72. Option C, TO82. Option D, TO92. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি, TO72. What is the maximum drain source voltage VDS for the JFET BF245B? Option A, 10 volt. Option B, 20 volt. Option C, 30 volt. Option D, 40 volt. উত্তর হবে অপশন সি, 30 volt. What is the term stands for track? Option A triode alternate control. Option B triode DC semiconductor. Option C triode AC semiconductor. Option D triode access console. উত্তর হবে অপশন সি, triode AC semiconductor. What is the maximum specified voltage for the track TIC 201D? Option A 1.5 volt. Option B 1.7 volt. Option C 2.1 volt. Option D 2.5 volt. উত্তর হবে অপশন ডি, 2.5 volt. What is the code number of track? Option A 2N2646. Option B BFW10. Option C BT136. Option D 2N1597. উত্তর হবে অপশন সি, BT136. Which current flows in track between MT1 and MT2? Option A conventional current. Option B principal current. Option C reverse current. Option D leakage current. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি, প্রিন্সিপাল কারেন্ট। What is the switching speed of solid state relays? Option A 1 to 25 nanoseconds. Option B 10 to 60 nanoseconds. Option C 1 to 100 nanoseconds. Option D 1 to 100 milliseconds. উত্তর হবে অপশন সি, 1 to 100 nanoseconds. What is the minimum current rating of solid state relays available in low power package? Option A few microamperes. Option B 10 milliampere. Option C 50 milliampere. Option D 100 milliampere. উত্তর হবে অপশন এ, few microamperes. What is the maximum current rating of solid state relays available in high power package? Option A 1 ampere. Option B 10 ampere. Option C 40 ampere. Option D 100 ampere. উত্তর হবে অপশন ডি, 100 ampere. Which is the drain current ID in JFET? Option A electron from drain to gate. Option B electron from source to drain. Option C electron from drain to source. Option D electron from gate to source. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি, electron from source to drain. What is the maximum drain source voltage VDS for BFW10? Option A 20 volt. Option B 30 volt. Option C 40 volt. Option D 50 volt. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি, 30 volt. What is the maximum power dissipation P max for BF245B? Option A 100 milliwatt. Option B 200 milliwatt. Option C 300 milliwatt. Option D 400 milliwatt. উত্তর হবে অপশন সি, 300 milliwatt. Which is the device made and interconnected by two transistors? Option A UJT. Option B SCR. Option C FET. Option D LED. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি, SCR. What will happen in SCR with forward biased condition and gate current is applied? Option A reverse current conduction commence. Option B forward current conduction stops. Option C reverse current turn off. Option D forward current conduction commence. উত্তর হবে অপশন ডি ফরওয়ার্ড কারেন্ট কন্ডাকশন কমেন্স How many layers of PN junction are used in SCR fabrication? Option A 2 layer 2 junction. Option B 4 layer 3 junction. Option C 3 layer 3 junction. Option D 3 layer 4 junction. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি 4 layer 3 junction. Which semiconductor device are composed inside the solid state relays? Option A diodes and transistor. Option B thyristor and transistor. Option C MOSFET and IGBT. Option D UJY and FETs. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি thyristor and transistor. What is the function of solid state relay SSR? Option A low pass filter. Option B high frequency oscillator. Option C high gain amplifier. Option D high speed switching. উত্তর হবে অপশন ডি হাই স্পিড সুইচিং What is the function of diodes in the track phase control? Option A stops the surge current. Option B used as trigger device. Option C used as low pass filter. Option D eliminates radio frequency interference. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি used as trigger device. What is the name of the component marked X in the track triggering circuit? Option A SCR. Option B UJT. Option C FET. Option D diode. উত্তর হবে অপশন ডি diode. How the lamp failures caused by the high inrush current in lamp dimmer circuit using track is eliminated? Option A by the fuse. Option B using MCB. Option C using safety resistor. Option D by soft start circuit. উত্তর হবে অপশন ডি by soft start circuit. What is the purpose of track circuit? Option A switching mode power supply. Option B phase control for universal motors. Option C analog to digital converter. Option D digital to analog converter. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি phase control for universal motors. Which voltage level is reached to increase the current through diode rapidly? Option A cut-in voltage. Option B Zener voltage. Option C break-over voltage. Option D breakdown voltage. উত্তর হবে অপশন সি break-over voltage. What is the construction of electronic component? Option A diode. Option B SCR. Option C track. Option D IGBT. উত্তর হবে অপশন সি track. Which measuring instrument is used to make quick test on a track? Option A ammeter. Option B ohm meter. Option C voltmeter. Option D oscilloscope. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি ওহম মিটার What is the maximum drain current ID for BFW10? Option A 5 mA, Option B 10 mA, Option C 20 mA, Option D 30 mA. উত্তর হবে অপশন সি 20 mA. What is the maximum drain current ID for BF245B? Option A 15 mA, Option B 25 mA, Option C 35 mA, Option D 45 mA. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি 25 mA. What type of control is used for FET? Option A resistance control device, Option B voltage control device, Option C current control device, Option D frequency control device. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি voltage control device. Which parameter controls the current flow in a bipolar transistor? Option A voltage, Option B current, Option C frequency, Option D resistance. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি কারেন্ট। Which device generates high frequency radio frequency interference by the extremely rapid turn on time? Option A UJT, Option B triac, Option C op-amp, Option D transistor. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি ট্র্যাক। Which characteristics exhibits the current conduction increases while the voltage across the device decrease in a diode? Option A linearity characteristics, Option B negative resistance characteristics, Option C positive resistance characteristics, Option D nonlinearity characteristics. উত্তর হবে অপশন বি নেগেটিভ রেসিস্ট্যান্স ক্যারেক্টারিস্টিক্স। How the power control is achieved in the electronic circuit? Option A phase control circuit, Option B voltage control circuit, Option C current control circuit, Option D frequency control circuit. উত্তর হবে অপশন এ ফেজ কন্ট্রোল সার্কিট। What is the load current handled by the solid state relay that must be mounted to some heatsink to protect the device? Option A greater than 4 ampere, Option B 3 ampere, Option C 2 ampere, Option D 1 ampere. উত্তর হবে অপশন এ greater than 4 ampere. How the solid state relays are working for increased lifetime? Option A bulky profile, Option B slower in operation, Option C spark generated during switching, Option D no moving parts to wear and tear. উত্তর হবে অপশন ডি no moving parts to wear and tear. Which type of defects are occurrence in solid state relays? Option A more sparking, Option B intermittent working, Option C tendency to fail open, Option D tendency to fail sorted. উত্তর হবে অপশন ডি tendency to fail sorted.